I'm a couple turns behind, so we're going to get this started. It's a Suicune lead versus a Tyranitar lead. But basically, this is the biggest ADV tournament of the year. CALLOUS, a guy who also has a YouTube channel, which I'd strongly recommend checking out, has a lot of money pooled, and every year some people donate to it, and then the best of the best ADV players compete to win a tournament. Double elimination, but I believe only 32 or 16 people make the big field, and this is like play-ins to get the last two spots at 32. So basically 16 people are trying to get two spots, and this is round one of that. Jacob is an SPL player, mainly in black-white, but also has dabbled in ADV. Teclis played SPL ADV actually, but at a bit lower level than some of the top-end starters. So yeah, we're going to see Snorlax get a paralysis into a Tyranitar with Body Slam there, and then Tyranitar's going to go for Focus Punch, breaking the switch, and then catch a Skarmory for a nice 41% there. So pretty nice start, but I'm always going to go for another on a spike, and he's going to do another 39%. So this Skarmory's taking a lot of damage, but a layer of spikes is up. Now he's going to go Celebi on a Rock Slide. It's going to take 30%. That's going to leave it in range for Hidden Power Bug. I don't know about that. But he's going to go for a Hidden Power Grass of his own, and he's going to nail a crit before this takes him out. I don't think that was optimal for Jacob. I think he probably was okay going this Suicune. It had one turn of sleep, yeah, but well, whatever happens, happens. Skarmory's going to come in here, and it's going to avoid the Earthquake. Spikes are going to get set up here. I think this indicates that Jacob's team is a really bulky team. As for possible lasts, Gengar is a possibility, but Magneton, speaking of the devil, Magneton with Claydol makes a ton of sense, especially because the fact that he has Snorlax and Suicune. What I was thinking is if it was a bulkier Snorlax, it was probably going to be a Magneton for Skarmory, which just makes all the sense in the world, honestly, especially with the Hidden Power Grass Celebi and the Suicune lead. Suicune lead tends to be paired with Magneton a ton, but if it was like a boom sort of Skarmory to try and Snorlax to try and take out Skarmory, then it could have potentially been a Gengar to remove spikes, but I'm not super fond of that prospect, honestly. Anyway, we're going to see Fire Blast there. These guys are playing really quickly, but it misses the Claydol. That's really fortunate for Jacob. However, the Suicune comes in here. So yeah, these guys just playing pretty quickly here. The Suicune's going to burn a Sleep Turn here. Oh no, it's going to double the Snorlax on the Jolteon. Okay, so it looks like a more offensive team for Teclis. The last perhaps being a Metagross or a Swampert, if I had to guess, as these are Rock Resist. But anyway, it goes for the Body Slam there, and it's going to connect with the Skarmory for a Paralysis. And the Skarmory needs to be very careful as the Magneton comes. Oh, but he predicts him to stay, and he perhaps oh, he doesn't know. Whatever happens, maybe he went for Whirlwind, predicting the switch. I don't know. Gonna go Magneton here on a Spike. Okay, so he's gonna get the Skarmory out of the way, barring him not being Magnet and getting him in roll. And yeah, no, he got the kill there. So now whenever the Claydol can come in, thanks for dodging the Fire Blast, he's gonna get a spin off. I imagine you just fodder off the Magneton here. Yep. Now there are a couple possible plays here. Snorlax is one of them. Yeah, I think Claydol could have been a fine play, but you get to a kill probably, depending on your spread. A lot of them run more offensive spreads lately, so makes sense either way. Regardless, he's going to Body Slam, take the tar out. The Snorlax has done a lot of work this game. Even just with 4 Body Slams, he's going to come Paralysis and a kill, so that's cool. We're going to see a lead sheet here on a Rest. So yeah, Rest, that makes a ton of sense with Magneton. Basically, the game plan is to remove things like Skarmory or even Fortress, and then proceed to try and sweep with things like Suicune, which can potentially get phased out, or the Rest Snorlax, which of course could get beaten by Skarmory spikes and phasing as well. A great Hidden Power Fire there to predict the Skarmory, so he's going to leave Teclis Jacob at 1 layer of spikes, and now finally the Claydol can come in, but I don't know what Jacob can really do against his Venusaur with the Celebi gun. Giga Drain there is going to do 52% on a likely Rapid Spin, so there's even a chance to 2 KOs. I wonder if the Teclis side is going to switch out to the Charizard here on the Boom. No, he's going to stay in and Giga Drain again, knowing that it might be a favorable roll. And it's going to beat into the Snorlax. Keep in mind that Giga Drain this generation only has APP. Anyway, he's going to go for a Leech Seed, of course. That's going to lead to him healing a ton. And it's very likely not Sleep Talk. Sleep Talk mechanics this generation are poor, also being walled by Gengar and Skarmory and Tyranitar and Jirachi. Like, it would just be kind of poor. A lot of people tend to run Earthquake or even Shadow Ball in the last slot. I've even seen Hit Power Bug or Steel historically. He's going to go back to Venusaur on the Body Slam, hopefully not paralyzed. Yeah, it does 43%, which leaves it below half before Leech Seed heals it up all the way to 65% because Snorlax has so much HP. But yeah, now he's going to go Zard here, predicting the rest. And finally, he can go for Focus Punches in all likelihood, uncontested, as Focus Punch is a move that's commonly carries to Tyranitar and Blissey on a switch-in, which will do a large amount to the Snorlax. No, he just goes Hidden Power Grass, predicting this. Wow, great play there from Teclis. This is going very quickly. Even people in the main chat are saying it's going quickly, but this is just so nicely played by Teclis in all honesty. And Jacob is not going to be Sleep Talk on this Suicune, as we saw. So it's going to come out. Now it's a 4-2 game. He's just going to go in bar grass here, not minding just getting exploded on. This reveals that the last is probably going to be a Metagross or a Swampert with Focus Punch. He goes Venusaur just knowing he's going to get the Leech on it anyway. He should be safe regardless, honestly. Leech just does so much with Sand negating the leftovers that it should be fine no matter what the last is. But he's got to be careful, of course. Who knows what this Snorlax can do last Pokemon. He crits a Giga Drain there. That actually is unfortunate for Jacob, but I don't think there was any way out at this point. But yeah, last had to be a Rock Resist for sure. So probably Swampert, Metagross, maybe Flygon, but I don't know if I'm really feeling that. I guess that helps with spikes, but yeah, okay. So he rested there, and now he's going to Jolteon. And Jolteon does 23%, which is more than enough with Leech Seed and Sand getting leftovers to just do the trick here. He's going to leave him very low. So he's going to wake up here, go for a Body Slam, just saying, yeah, I concede. Good game. And the final follow-up Thunderbolt's going to take him out. All right, so we're going to pause until Game 2 starts now. Okay, guys, and we're back for Game 2 of the set between Jacob and Teclis. Sorry about that. Yeah, as you guys saw, Teclis won Game 1. It was actually a couple minutes white between games, so just a little refresher for me. But this is like right after for you guys. Anyway, we're seeing lead Milotic, which is interesting. You don't see that a ton nowadays. Common leads are honestly like Skarmory, Zapdos, Tyranitar. We've even seen Celebi a fair amount. He goes for Toxic, so interesting. They tend to run Surf, Toxic, Refresh, and Recover. They could run Hypnosis on more offensive teams, though. Anyway, we're going to see Zapdos come in here on a Surf. It's only going to take 29%. So it could reveal that it's a bulkier set, but not especially defensive. Just could have a lot of HP investment as well. Either way, it's going to come out, force out the Milotic. Sorry, oh my god, I can't talk. And a Celebi is going to come in, either Toxic here. Yep, on Baton Pass comes in there, and regular Aerodactyl. Oh my god, I'm still stuck in Draft League. Regular Aerodactyl. We're 10 years before Mega Evolutions came out. Comes in here, and it's going to double out here as Zapdos comes back in on the Skarmory. Really nice play. So it looks like a pretty balanced team for Teclis, but Jacob just running kind of standard Sand. Could be a Skarmory in the back, potentially to get spikes up. He also probably has something like Swampert or a Metagross in the back. He goes for a Thunderbolt there on a Leech Seed, okay. So Zapdos is probably going to want to get out of there. Yeah. Finally, we're going to see what the Tyranitar set is after it was forced out turn 1 by the Milotic. He goes for, so it's a Pursuit set. So that's really good against Celebi and things like Gengar. And also, this Claydol could crunch into, but Earthquake might threaten to KO it. The thing is, this Claydol is very likely a Magneton. Oh my god, did 86%. I wonder if there's a Skarm Blast for Jacob. Because yeah, he does go to the aforementioned Swampert. I think it could be Skarm, but it could also potentially be something else. Oh, he gets a free. Oh no, I was about to go on a whole ramble about what it could be, but no, he got the freeze there, so that really sucks for Milotic. As for Teclis, I'm thinking last are probably going to be Magneton and then something like, I want to say Snorlax, but it could be Tar. Dragon Dance Tar would make some sense. It could be Dual Trap, but he doesn't really have a win condition, so I'm thinking that's why Snorlax was first in the Kingdom of Mind. I guess Jirachi, it could be possible, but I don't think super likely. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Magneton there. I guess Dugtrio would make some sense as well, but wait and see. He goes Skarmory there on a Fortress. Yeah, it was Fortress for Jacob, indeed. On a Taunt variant. It's really good for Teclis. They're getting the Taunt off different spikes from being set up. His Claydol is quite weakened. He's going to go for a Drill Peck now, trying to chip that Fortress, but instead he Drill Pecks into the Zapdos. A little cute. He probably could have just spiked there, but I digress. So I say Jacob has an early advantage here, but it could really go either direction, especially if the Milotic is to thaw out. So we'll have to wait and see. I think the play here for Jacob is honestly just to go for Baton Pass. But Thunderbolt does threaten the Celebi, and the Claydol and Celebi are both very low. So you know what? I actually think Thunderbolt's fine too. Honestly, the Zapdos looks really good here. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I just Thunderbolt here. There's nothing to lose. As for Teclis, I don't know. This is hard. He goes, yeah, it is in fact Dugtrio, so I figured one of those trappers would be there. That makes a lot of sense. So it probably means that the Celebi is Mono Psychic, or yeah, I think probably like Psychic plus Calm Mind as the last two would make a lot of sense. Because removing Tar for that is great. In addition, it's able to trap Blissey if it's an adamant variant. We've seen that more and more lately, especially with spinners, because they can get spikes, so you can't get killed by Ice Beam with your spikes. So yeah, really depends. Let's wait and see. Fortress comes in here on an Earthquake. That takes oh my god, that critical hit sucks so much for Jacob. Damn, that's gonna take out the Fortress, which means not only is he not able to spike anymore, but he's also not able to remove spikes, and that leaves Teclis a huge advantage. And yeah, it is in fact Jirachi. Okay. See, all of a sudden, I'd say Teclis is now in the advantageous position here. I really thought there would be a Pert Switch there against the Dugtrio. I honestly, that covers Earthquake and Rock Slide. So yeah, now Rocks are up to stay. Spikes, oh my god, Spikes up to stay. Sorry, I think that going Fortress there was just too risky, because it was going to lose a 1v1 ultimately. I think that was a misplay by Jacob's end. He goes to a trio on Thunderbolt. Yeah, Teclis is just on top of him now. Spike's up to stay too. I think you Rock Slide here just to be safe, but we'll have to wait and see. The trio actually does pose a threat, but it has to lock into its move, of course. He doubles the Claydol, interestingly enough. Alright, so Swampert comes in there on it protects the Claydol, predicting the boom, and Skarm comes back in. So that's rough because he get more spikes now. Yeah, it looks like Teclis has really came out ahead in this game. Yeah, back to Zapdos, which again can pose a threat if it's not especially defensive Jirachi with Wish. We're yet to notice that, but it did shrug off that Rock Slide, right? Where did the Rock Slide happen? Oh my god, why am I missing it? Oh, crap. Don't mind that. When did the Jirachi take damage? Oh, Rock, yeah, it did 19. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. I'm sorry, guys. He lets go of the Milotic in the Hidden Power Grass, predicting the Claydol or Dugtrio. I think he just Thunderbolt here. I don't think, yeah, he's just gonna let it go. Okay, so now we could probably go Jirachi or to Celebi. Yeah, go Celebi to heal up. That makes a ton of sense. Okay. So we're probably gonna see Aerodactyl come. Oh, Toxic. Okay. Now Baton Pass here. I don't love that. I think he would have just went Aerodactyl and that would have been fine. In fact, I would have went Aerodactyl and flipped Earthquake, predicting the Jirachi. He goes Thunderbolt here, but it's gonna take a Leech Seed. Oh. Yeah, so now Celebi is low at 59, but Zapdos is even lower at 33. We gotta be careful here. Again, I think a switch to Aerodactyl would make some sense. But maybe he's hesitant due to the prediction reliant nature on that play, because Aerodactyl is not at all unchecked here. Rock Slide into the Jirachi wouldn't do much. It would do enough to Claydol 2KO probably, but Earthquake predicting the Jirachi into Skarmory does 0. And of course, if you go for Rock Slide Earthquake, you could potentially heal up the Celebi once, although after this turn of Poison, probably not. Aerodactyl comes in here on a Recover. Alright, I go for Earthquake here, predicting the Jirachi, but I wouldn't be shocked if he goes Skarmory and not on a Rock Slide either. So have to wait and see. You can throw out the Claydol here, but if it has Boom, you might want to save it. So he goes Skarmory here on the Rock Slide. Okay, great play there from Jacob. Gets a nice 37%. I think you have to go for another one here. But oh yeah, he goes Jirachi. That's a good play. And if this is a Wish Jirachi, I don't see a way out for Jacob due to the losing in the Spike game to that Dugtrio crit. Yeah, it is Wish. So yeah, this looks like Teclis' game here. I wonder if he's going to consider going Dugtrio here on a potential Seismic Toss or Thunder Wave. Yeah, and then Wish is up to fall and they can 2KO this. I know he goes Skarmory here, a bit of conservative play. You know, Ice Beam called that an Ice Beam crit, but that doesn't really matter. It still heals up, so the Wish was at least negated partially. But yeah, this looks pretty over for Jacob, as the third layer spikes are definitely going to get up here. And now 25% client entry for both Tyranitar, Blissey, and Swampert is really bad. And Celebi is now healthy enough to easily check this Zapdos, which had Insult Injury. Toxic was going to go to the left there, so that's a big miss. I mean, you could just Baton Pass out here to the Aerodactyl if you so please, but I don't think that's going to be able to do it. He's going to have to get a lot of turns right in a little amount of time. That Leech Miss does help, as it leaves us healthy enough to live any hit from Celebi or Jirachi or Claydol later on, but still, I think he's got to get a turn right here. Personally, I Earthquake and open for Jirachi because a crit on Jirachi could win the game. He goes Skarm though on the Hidden Power Flying, presumably, which is a bit of a mid-ground to hit Celebi and Claydol, I guess. He's just going to go for another one on the Roar. Makes a lot of sense. Swampert comes in, unfortunately, for Jacob, not Zapdos, so... I guess provoking the sequence countless times could potentially be a win. He goes Ice Beam here. Further Freeze would be great, but he gets neither of the two. That's going to provoke another Leech Seed sequence, and I'll just get up to full potentially. He goes for cover here on the Ice Beam follow-up. It doesn't crit. Oh, it does freeze, though. Okay. Now, this could force damage onto something else here. Going for Surf would make a ton of sense now. Jump to Skarm, which is at 62. He goes for Skarmory on the Ice Beam again. No freeze this time, but that's still 18% damage as the Swampert's recovering off all the spike damage it took. Now back to Celebi on another Ice Beam. Is he going to crit or freeze? Neither of the two. Only does 27%, leaving it at 48, just below half health. So he's going to... Oh, he's going to miss Leech Seed. Wait, is this going to crit? Oh, it's a... Okay, Toxic Ice Beam, so... Probably like Surf plus Protect last two, so maybe it's not Earthquake. It's Earthquake-less. That would make a ton of sense here. Move for another Ice Beam. So yeah, this Swampert's actually winning the 1v1 against Celebi, ironically enough. See, another on an Ice Beam. He's just confident he doesn't have a Grass move, which makes all the sense in the world to me, given the team composition. So now, I assume we're ready to see an eventual switch out from Teclis. He goes Jirachi, right? No, he goes Skarmory here on an Earthquake. Oh, so it is Earthquake. Wow. Great restraint there. That was a good play. And if this isn't Toxic, which it's not, this is actually kind of threatening. And he goes Ice Beam there. Is this going to be a Toxic? No, I think it's Body Set, so he's going to go this on the Earthquake. Okay. So I guess the play is to stall Ice Beam, so he goes Toxic there, though. He doesn't really need to. Yeah, so it's not Water Move, which is interesting. I actually quite like this, but it doesn't. It does miss out on a few things. Leech Seed in the Tar there takes that out. Okay, but now the Aerodactyl could come on in, which makes a lot of sense. With this weekend, I think you'd probably just go for Hidden Power Flying again. Honestly. Earthquake into Claydol or Skarmory would be such a setback, so yeah. Skarmory on the Rock Slide. Great play there from Jacob. Wow, he really got that right. I would have gotten it wrong for sure. Now, are we going to go to the Zapdos here or the Swampert here, predicting the Jirachi? I don't know. As long as the Skarm's alive, honestly. He goes Swampert here on the... Oh, wow. A great prediction there from Teclis, predicting the switch. Really on top of his game there. And now he can potentially go to a trio on his Soft Boil, get a Tukyo here, and he gets Seismic Toss. He just figures, okay, I'll just find I want some damage on this. I think Soft Boil was honestly better there. And it was Ice Beam. See, I don't know about Seismic Toss. Maybe he's predicting the Skarm to stand greedily enough. I don't know, but now you just go for whatever you want to take it out. Yeah, I don't know about that Hidden Power. I personally just think Rock Slide is a little better, but I guess that covers Celebi as well since it's not poison. But Jacob has done a nice job of making a game of this, but it's still a very uphill climb, I think. Swampert's going to have to do some God's work here. He's going to go Swampert here on the Wish. That Wish is going to allow either the 63% Celebi or the 32% Skarmory to heal up no matter what Jacob does here, barring a critical hit Ice Beam with high roll. Well, just a straight up crit. And yeah, he goes for Earthquake, predicting him to stay in, and yeah, it was a pretty obvious switch there in my eyes. It's just a great play there from Teclis, and I see no reason why to expect otherwise. Teclis is likely to win this game. Drill Peck could easily outdamage the Swampert. He's going to go for another Protector, interestingly enough. Trying to preserve some HP, I guess. Now he goes to Aerodactyl on that, and Aerodactyl could presumably just fire off a Rock Slide here and get a kill, but if he goes Jirachi on an Earthquake, that'd be great. And Rock Slide, not only does he go for it, but he misses. Inviting the full health Jirachi in. Now I could probably get a power off on the Swampert. He goes for Ice Punch and it crits, and oh boy. Bad little trick too is now it's in range hazards. Also, he doesn't mind making a mistake in Earthquake, or I'm going to this letting take Ice Beams and get damage off with something like Drill Peck, so looking really bleak for the Jacob side. Unfortunately, the game is drawn out a little bit, but yeah, if you guys like the old generation content, I told you guys I'd try to bring some more of it, so I figured I was on for this series. Why not? But if you guys have any questions about old generations, let me know. Also, I'm going to bring my Smogon Classic run. I made the playoffs. I'm probably going to play someone really good, like Megan in the first round as well, so it's going to be a treat. If we just go through this prolonged sequence here. Yeah, I agree with Roar there, Teclis. I think that's your play. He goes drop back just to try and leave it below 25 when the roar. And that might do it this time because you have 15 out damages, 6.25 times 2. So you see protect here, and he's going to leave him at 25. Is he going to lose spikes? I don't know. I think you could just roar here probably. Oh, he double protects on that. Oh, he's just drop. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, alright. Finally, takes that out, but I mean, at this point, the game's looking pretty over. Played all, it's just going to be foddered here, and it went for Earthquakes. Yeah, it's even better. You can get the boom off, and now going to need some magic here with Rock Slide. Not only a flinch on this, Leech Seed was better there, but also he's going to need to flinch the Jirachi a million times. It's Wish Ice Punch. There is no way out. Probably Combine Bolt Beam, given Teclis' team. So good game there. Well played to Teclis, and hey, good try there for Jacob. You guys definitely had a respectable effort. I hope you guys enjoyed this old generation content. Not something we always get. So yeah, this is Finch. Peace, dudes. Have a nice day.